The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
All right, we're back again. Thank you for joining us, or maybe you never left, and that's also a good thing. You stayed through the commercials to hear all the commercials.
But you know what? Those commercials, people aren't in those commercials unless we believe in them. Okay?
That's right.
So when you hear those and you hear, okay, you're hearing Charlie and you're hearing Prime, and now we got that plant sale from the county through Onondaga Water and Soil. That's
Kelly and I might go pick up some trees.
That's a really good
see what
deal.
Trees they have,
And they got like everything. So people aren't on there if they haven't been vetted through us.
Right.
We say no all the time. Tom, we talk about this off the air. There are people like, well, hey, Ken, we were like, not a fit.
Right.
And we're not trying to be mean or anything. And maybe we have, but seriously, support those folks. They're real. They're
Absolutely.
Real.
Absolutely. Here's a guy who supports everyone, and I'm just always amazed by his big heart and what he's done in this community. It's John Tumino, Executive Director of In My Father's Kitchen. How are you, John?
Hey, guys. Steve, thanks for fitting me in.
Well, you're not very big.
That's right.
We could throw you in the car.
That's right.
And not even burning more gasoline.
You got a big heart.
Some people, when I talk to them and say who you are and what you are, they're like, but I didn't even know that existed. But, you have a big presence here, and people don't know it because they don't know you personally.
Correct.
But they see the people that you affect, which are everywhere, and they're all the people who don't have homes and who might be panhandling on the corners, whether it's on Hiawatha Boulevard there or just about any corner, right?
And I appreciate you two giving me, in the Local Show, you're giving me a voice for the voiceless. So I'm there. I'm here on their behalf.
So let's tell people. We always like to start off by telling them your quick personal journey and then why you started doing this.
Yeah. So quickly, I had an encounter with a gentleman on an off ramp over here on Bear Street, the old Bear Street off ramp.
Right.
It's all changed.
Which is now different.
It's all different. I had seen a guy holding a sign, and I felt compelled to go feed him and do something. And I had a 20-minute encounter with him that changed my life's trajectory forever. Left restaurant world behind because of that encounter and started in my father's kitchen with my wife out of our house, and then serving meals and then clothing and bringing medical attention now and just helping people who feel invisible.
At first, was it your goal to just feed the people, or were you looking to give them redemption or to bring them to a different life? What were you thinking?
That's a great question, Tom. So I didn't know. All I knew was I could cook.
You were a chef.
It was all just going out and bringing food. That's what I thought. But then I realized it's not just food. It's a bunch of other stuff. There was addiction, untreated mental health. They don't have clothing. They don't have supplies. So one thing led to another. Then they need medical attention, and it just has now gravitated to this big thing over 15 years now of doing this work. I would have never thought a sandwich would open this door to change my life forever.
Sure.
And now we've helped over 450 people off the streets in 15 years.
And then how many have you lost?
Just the other day, we lost one. There was a gentleman they found in a snowbank on Park Ave. It was in the paper last week. That was our 101st person.
That you personally knew, had a relationship with, ministered to, were trying to help.
Right.
And they're gone.
In a snowbank,
Yeah, I don't think people realize, and we should let people know, that when John goes out and speaks to people, sometimes they don't want the help. It's hard for us to understand why they wouldn't want to accept that help.
Right.
But you have a challenge.
Yeah,
with
so
that,
for
right?
us, the free will choice of an individual, right?
Sure.
So for me, it's like it's consistency over time. So I know you might not meet me twice and want to change your life around, but maybe after the 15th visit, you start to contemplate, hey, maybe there's something to what this guy is saying.
Yeah.
And then they buy into it, and that's how
it's a trust thing, kind of, isn't it? Really?
Right. But when you first started reaching out to people, were you a pastor at that point? Had you had a relationship with Jesus?
Yeah. So I was already an ordained minister. I felt it was the leading of the Lord that let me out to do this work. And then for me, it's like just bringing the hope of Christ as well. Like I have a transformational journey. When I was 28 years old, my life was a wreck. I had 2 addictions going on, and I met this guy named Jesus that helped me move my life in another direction.
Right.
And I bring that hope out to individuals if they want it. I'm not pushing it on anybody, but if they ask for it, I hope.
How do you have the patience to not go, come on, you're going to die if you don't change this? I mean, how do you just not want a grandmother's shirt collar?
I say, Steve, God does that with us every day.
Okay. That's
Steve,
fair.
I've been telling you this forever, right?
No, that's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's compassion, it's mercy, and it's grace, and it's not judgment. So mercy triumphs over judgment. They already feel condemned. They already feel downtrodden, and I'm there bringing them hope in the middle of their brokenness.
Wow. So what these crews we see out there that look like they're doing something with your name on their shirt. Tell us about that.
So the Higher Ground van was built out of the fact of once we got those people indoors, some of them are still panhandling because of the addiction that's going on in their lives. So the Higher Ground program was in partnership with Onondaga County and the county executive's office. And it's giving people an opportunity. Like right now we're on the radio here and there's people out working.
Oh, that's wild.
So they're out picking up trash or whatever, and they're getting dignity through work now instead of just begging. But there's case management happening. So it's a 5-hour encounter on the van and in case management. And then people have gone from the van to rehab that same day.
Tell us about the medical outreach part.
So Dr. David Lehman from Upstate comes out with us now over the last 8 years. So I used to have to bring people to the emergency department if I found out there was something going on. Now we have a doctor embedded with us.
And there's always something going on.
Always.
Right? I mean,
just not feeling well. A lot of antibiotics going off that van. A lot of wound cares happening on that van. Getting people on their mental health medications. Getting people on Suboxone, which is a treatment to get you off opiates. We could do that right off the van. So it's been amazing.
Well, so talk about the sauce.
Yes, the sauce that saves. It's right here. So I know that you're going to be talking to Lou Dement from Giovanni Foods. They're our co-packers of this wonderful pasta sauce. Lou's partnered with us to be able to bring my grandma's Sicilian recipe from the stovetop to the storefront. Yes. And now it's in 9 local Wegmans. It's in about 10 different specialty shops in Central New York. And Giovanni Foods co-packs it for us. And it's eating with a purpose. So if you buy the products, you're helping us fund the projects that we do.
So can they get it from the website too? Or
Great question. Just before I came on the air, I delivered a case of sauce to someone's house who delivered through our website. So if you go to inmyfatherskitchen.org and you live in Onondaga County, I've delivered as far as Tully. I didn't realize Tully's still on Onondaga County.
It's on the edge.
I delivered 12 cannolis down there. So I'll deliver to your front door if you order it through our website.
Yeah. Well, so Giovanni sticks close to the recipe. In other words, they don't just say, we won't make your recipe, we got to make it our way.
No, it's our recipe. So
what's the recipe?
For this to happen, my wife and I, we had to do multiple blind taste testing.
Okay.
And they kept getting it to the point where I started to question whether it was mine. In the beginning, it was real easy to find mine compared to what they were trying to show me. But they got it so close, it was between ours and another jar, but we didn't know which one was which. And I got to the point of, oh my gosh, this could be not mine. And they said, well, you'll never be able to hide your baby from you. That's how they presented it to us. But you're going to get you to question whether it's your baby, and that's what we got to.
Right. So awesome. That's great. So and they do that for a lot of other products too.
We'll talk to Lou about you'll talk to Lou and all the people that he co-packs for. But
do you do any other products? Is that it? Just
right now, this is
sauce?
it. This is it. I have some dreams for other things. I mean, for sauce, yes, but I have maple syrup. We have coffee. I do cannolis now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I should have brought cannolis today.
Yeah, well, that's always nice.
Stephen and Tom and I need the calories. So in my father's kitchen, you can buy sauce or you can give.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is the real ministry. It's here. Yeah. This is legit. The dollars go right back in. You're not wondering, I wonder how they're doing it. So when you pull up to that corner, the person's got that look in their eye, and you're like, how do I help? Here's a way to help.
Easy way to help. So where your hands extended. You might not be able to go under the bridge. I'm there on your behalf.
And the sauce is great, by the way. So inmyfatherskitchen.org. John, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, guys.